Hi, my name is Elika, and I'm the director of PeerBuddies based in Santa Barbara, California. Today we're going to discuss a data collection procedure called opportunity-based data collection. Opportunity-based data collection yields a percentage of accuracy based on number of independent correct responses divided by the total number of opportunities presented. This data collection method is used for discrete behaviors. Discrete behaviors are behaviors that have a clear beginning and end and can be easily defined. Examples include responding, hi, responding with, good, how was your weekend? Or responding, I'm good. It can also include nonverbal responses like waving back to someone or pointing to something. There are countless examples, and these are just a few. For an opportunity to be presented, the communicative partner must first present a cue or discriminative stimulus. The discriminative stimulus, or SD, is a specific environmental event or condition in response to which a child is expected to exhibit a particular behavior. Taking those examples listed earlier, the SDs for those responses could be, number 1, the communicative partner saying hi. Number 2, the partner asking, how is your weekend? Number 3, the partner asking, how are you? Number 4, the partner either saying hi or waving. And number 5, the partner asking where something is. For those of you visual learners, here's what I mean. The opportunity presented is here. The SD is hi, and the response is hi. Opportunity presented, SD is how was your weekend? Response is good, how was your weekend? Opportunity presented here, SD is how are you? Response is I'm good. Opportunity presented, SD is waving hand high, response is waving high back. And finally, opportunity presented here, SD is where is it? Response is pointing to the item. You may have noticed that each opportunity presented was divided by category type. This is because in opportunity-based data collection, you're collecting data on one specific behavior. This behavior should be defined at the onset using an operational definition. An operational definition is a way of defining behavior in simple, observable terms. You know you have a good operational definition when someone else can act out the behavior when you're describing it. Can the person demonstrate exactly what you were describing? If not, you may need to refine your definition and make it even more objective and clear. Examples of operational definitions for our goal behaviors include: when the communicative partner says hi, the child will respond with a verbal hi within 3 seconds of being presented with the SD. When the communicative partner asks, how was your weekend? The child will respond, good, how was your weekend? Within 3 seconds of being presented with the SD, and so on. Oftentimes, children will need to be presented with numerous opportunities before they are able to exhibit the goal behavior independently. Remember, the end goal for any goal is independence. A prompt is an added cue used to help a child respond correctly. It is essential that prompts are faded as quickly as possible, as we want to avoid children becoming prompt dependent. I can't emphasize this enough. The end goal for any goal is independence. For a complete list of prompts used to promote social skills, please refer to your PeerBuddies manual. As a refresher, some prompts may be verbal, indirect verbal, gestural, withholding, or visual. This is not a complete list, these are just a few. When teaching a new skill, use most to least prompts to ensure initial success. As you see the child acquire the skill more independently, fade your prompts gradually and systematically. You may be wondering, what does opportunity-based data collection have to do with prompt fading? Here's the answer. Whenever a child is taught a new skill, the more opportunities they are presented with, the better. Hence, you would begin by operationally defining your goal behavior and then repeatedly presenting opportunities while fading your prompts along the way. You collect data on how the child is responding to gauge how close they are to reaching fluency with that skill. For our purposes, fluency is reaching the benchmark of 80% accuracy. In other words, if the child exhibits the goal behavior with 80% accuracy independently, we know the goal is met. At the top, you'll see this is where the goal behavior is defined. If you don't have a defined behavior, you cannot collect data. Here in the far left-hand column, you see the opportunity number. generally speaking, it's optimal to present at least 10 opportunities in a 2-hour period. These opportunities do not need to be presented back to back, but also keep in mind the power of behavioral momentum. Oftentimes when a child is on a roll, it's easier to ensure consistent responding. However, assess each child's individual needs and preferences. For some children, it may be overwhelming to provide so many opportunities back to back, so it's absolutely fine to space out opportunities over a 2-hour time span. In the second column, you see a spot for the SD. This is where you write in the question you asked, the comment you made, or the nonverbal gesture you made. In the middle column, you see 3 options to circle. C stands for independent correct response, P stands for prompt, and I stands for incorrect response. An incorrect response would be any response that deviates from the operational definition. In the last column, you see a section for notes. This is where you would indicate any supplemental comments, such as the prompt you used, the location where you delivered intervention, or the activity the child was engaged in at the time.